Hi there, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and this is a Mitsubishi Delica P35 tall roof with a crystal light roof, 4-wheel drive, 2.5 liter turbo diesel, and automatic transmission. This one was bought from auction here in Japan and is going to be exported to the USA. This is a post-purchase walk-around video. This here's the auction sheet. I'll translate that for you in just a second. And then this one came in from auction, and between auction time and receiving it, the alternator failed on it, and so had to be sent to a shop. And so this one has taken a few extra weeks to get to us. Maybe a delay is exporting because of that. And also, tachometer that doesn't work. And so it is likely with a 25-year-old vehicle that something might go wrong before export. Maybe not likely, maybe that's not the real word, but a car this old has a higher chance of that happening than most of the other cars that we sell. But as you can see, 25 years old, 25 years old, 25, 25, 25. When there's 15, 25 years old, 25 years old. A lot of people from the USA are importing at the moment, and their rule is the 25-year rule. And so with a car that is that old, that's a much higher chance of a breakdown than a 5, 10, 15-year-old car. Anyways, I'll go over this once. You know what, let's turn the engine off. Engine running condition is good, shifting is great, power steering works, AC is good, and this one is cool. Look, cool box. It's like a little fridge. That's one of the options that you get in these. This one has all the options. In fact, this one has a karaoke machine in the back so that you can sing on your road trips. And none of this was mentioned on here. There's a section for the sales points, and none of it was mentioned on here. So this has all those options: the cool box, the karaoke machine, the 5 skylight roofs. So you get 2 of these, 1 in the center and then 2 on the other side. And so this is the top model, Super Exceed with the everything. So very cool. Anyways, 1992 Star Wagon, Mitsubishi Delica Star Wagon is the name of this. It's 4-wheel drive, 2.5 liter engine, auction grade 3.5 with interior and exterior C. This one has unknown mileage according to the auction, because the odometer shows 46,907, but in 2004 it had 144,087. And so probably between this and this, we can assume it's at least 200,000 kilometers, but judging on the condition, it looks to me like less than 200,000 kilometers, and so if it is higher mileage, it's probably been kept pretty well. Okay, paint fade here, big scratches and dents over here. And something not mentioned in the auction sheet, they say A2. I would really consider that an A2U2, which means dents on the back. So I'll show you the dents on the back here, the dents on the side there. The paint fade is on the roof. I'll just quickly go up there and show you. And you do want to watch out for these Delicas. They tend to rust on the roof, and that comes after the paint fade. When people think, oh, it's on the roof, nobody can see it, so why do I need to wax and polish it? And the reason why is because you don't want to have a rusty roof. It seems to be particularly popular on the ones with the skylight roof like this one, and so do take care. Okay, so seat has wear, headliner is stained, interior liner comes up, there's tires inside the car, underside surface rust, various scratches, dents, and paint fade. Now, I wouldn't call this one particularly good explanation of the condition compared to the average sheet. This one's a little bit low on the details. But I'd say that the interior is nothing to be concerned about, and considering we're taking on extra risks on this one with the unknown mileage, I would say overall that this is quite a win, especially having that extra package. The skylight roof like that will usually add an extra $1,000 onto the cost or more, and then the other options, they're not really, it's harder to tell what the other options will add to the value, like the cool box and the karaoke machine, because they're not, this one, the roof like that is the paramount thing with the Delica. People know about it and people will pay extra for it. It has cool 2-tone paint with the 4-wheel drive Delica stickers on it. Looks very nice. And this is original bush bar on the front with original fog lamps, original wheels. Everything that we can see here is original. There are some things inside that are not original. I'll show you those when we get to it. So this bush bar comes in either chrome or white. This is the chrome one. Doesn't have any signs of rusting on it, which is a typical thing that you'll see on the higher mileage ones of these, because they get hit by rocks and then tend to rust where it's welded here. Yellow fog lights. And all the letters for the Mitsubishi are on there. They tend to peel off and fall off. There was one that looked like it was peeling. Let me see, which one was it? I can't tell anymore. But it has all of them, so that's the good news. Projector headlights. The earlier models didn't have projectors. And this part here, you can see kind of my finger marks in there. It looks like it's faded, but I think it's just dirt in there. And it has settled in there because the dirt comes down here and then just kind of sticks in there. Rust on the windshield wipers, not a big problem. And then this one has been unregistered since 2015 April. And so it's kind of been sitting for a little bit. Interior is not bad. It's not the best. It's a lot better than a lot of these Delicas. It seems like this is a common vehicle for not cleaning the interior of your car. And so do care about that. So damages here, this one here is what I thought should be an AU2. They said only A2, which is just a scratch, but you can clearly see the dent up there. And then actually an A3 might be more reasonable because look at all those scratches there. And then this is what they called an AU3. It's mostly just a U3. Not very many scratches, but there are dents. And if any of that doesn't make sense to you, then our website has a full explanation of those. Stickers are still in good condition. That's a plus. A lot of times these will peel or crack over time and UV damage. The back section here has some tires in it, but it costs more to send the tires because they can't be sent in the car. So these will be thrown out by the customs at the port by the looks of it. No carpeting in the back. And then this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats. And then the back row of 3 has been flipped forward. And I think a lot of people are interested to see how much room that gives you in the back. And so this is a 215/70R15 is the size of the tires. And you can easily fit 4 of those plus some extra space in here if you wanted. So the inside doesn't smell of cigarettes, but I believe it has been smoked in. You can see some discoloration between the 2 types of fabric. And then these things here are aftermarket things to kind of get the cigarette smell out of the car. These sunshades, only 3 of them open. This one here is jammed, but they have electronic opening to open this way. Looks very cool once they are open. Okay, oil and coolant look to be okay, but change them when the vehicle arrives. Coolant looks like it definitely needs to be changed. When I say okay, I mean no signs of contamination, but it is rather old. This, as is common on these, is warped. Got some wear on the seat here. No cigarette burns on the seat, so that's a plus. I don't know what this is, that's not original. Some wear here from the seatbelt getting stuck in the door, it looks like. Some wear here from jumping off of the seat. And then this is the higher end version of the door card. We got a cigarette burn here and here, and then some sort of a wear here. Different floor mats here. I don't think that there was ever that color of red in the Delica, and so I think that's aftermarket. Aftermarket steering wheel cover, which I'm not a big fan of. 2 cigarette burns there. You can see 46,983, and then the tachometer just kind of rests there. It does move, but there's something wrong with the balance of where it's supposed to come back to. You may be able to fix it with by opening it up, but since this is already an unknown mileage vehicle, it might just be easier to replace. If you look at this, you'll see it's 38 degrees here. And then these things show you other cool info. The karaoke machine only comes with the upgraded audio package. So National is a Panasonic brand, a higher end, kind of like the brand that people in Japan really trust. And so it comes with that. So the little karaoke machine, which I'll show you. And then some extra speakers up in the top corner. I don't know if you can see that, but a couple of extra speakers up there. Regular AC in this. Here's a better look at the cool box. It's big enough to put a 6-pack in. Selectable 4-wheel drive for high and low gear ratios. This one has wood. I don't know what this is here for, but it's stuck in there. So permanent wood. Stuff stuck to the dashboard there, more there. And then this little piece of trim down there is supposed to be here. So you can probably reinstall it. There's also a pen, JDM pen. Heading to the back section now. First thing you'll notice is somebody bled to death in here, which is not true. Sometimes they just get like that. I'm not sure how it does, but I've seen it a number of times, especially on the Delica. It might be that something splashed onto that plastic, and then it was easy to wipe off the plastic, but not easy to wipe off of the plush carpet down there. You can see those red mats are full set. Headrests are missing. These are the standard seats, and these swivel around to point in the other direction if you want, or you can sit in one and you can put your feet up there. It's quite comfortable. Here's a better look of the ceiling. This is a fluorescent light, 2 of them actually, gives you a good amount of visibility in here. And this is an aftermarket piece I've never seen before. It has patterning on there that says, or embroidery that says Delica, and then it's a little box that you can put stuff in. And it's not secured to anything, so you can move it forward and backward if you want. Here's a better look at those speakers in the back. And the karaoke machine. Audio stage. Audio full source selector and control system. Power. AM/FM radio. Seek. Headphone. Volume for 2 headphones there. Also, PV, HP, ST, driver, pass, auxiliary, headphones, sound. You can do with this one here the volume of the microphone that you can plug in and the amount of echo. So just like the Japanese karaoke bar, or I guess it's not a karaoke bar, like a karaoke room, you can put the echo in, make it sound extra cool. And karaoke in Japan, if you don't know about it, like karaoke back home is going to a bar in front of everybody. Here in Japan, you get your own little mini room that can fit like 2 or 3 or 5 or 12 people. So you can order like a party room and then go do karaoke where you're not embarrassed in front of strangers. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.